sports. It's in the game.
Entering main menu screen Madden NFL 21.
You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft.
Exhibition. Pat. Exhibition. Exhibition pop-up menu. You have 5 options. Play now. Online head-to-head. Entering online hub screen. You have 5 options with matches selected.
Check the stats up. You can check the scoreboard. Check the stats. Jay Critch, I'm a QB.
Sin, Denver, Cleveland, Arizona Cardinals, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Cleveland Browns.
You need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft.
Defense option is set to dark uniform option. Start time option is set to 8:15. Searching for opponent. Estimated wait time 10 seconds.
If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still
Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. What would you like to do? Continue.
in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look
Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. Opponent is ready.
Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here.
Enter. Concede. Entering. Friendly quit. Entering. Friendly. Entering. Friendly quit pop-up offering of. Entering. Attention pop-up. You have both decided to quit this game. The scores, stats, and quit from this game will not be recorded. Entering online. Depth chart. Entering. Depth chart. FD selected. Slot. T selected. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 3. Slot 1. Slot. LT selected. Slot. RT selected. Slot. MLB selected. Slot. CP selected. Slot 4. Slot 1.
They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs.
Slot 2. Slot 1.
I can play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot.
Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 2.
Competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP.
Slot 3. Slot 4.
Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge.
Slot 3.
Blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash. Got it on. Smash.
Enter. Quick match.
I will not crash.
Matchmaking 32 options. Defense option is set to John Gruden. Searching for opponent. Estimated wait time 85 seconds.
Thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 They slept on the team that they owe me.
Entering. Still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. What would you like to do? Continue.
Like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call us up making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off poof, magic.
Entering. Still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. What opponent is ready?
Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Now Anthony Lynn, sensing the play clock running out, will call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Sit 180. Hey, bro, 80. Check 53. Hey, watch the slant.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Rivers to throw it. He's got it to Williams. And right away, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. 3rd and long for Rivers. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Red! Hey! High 7! Mike, 55!
Back to it after the pick 6. Rivers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. He'll get this to Eckler. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. Rivers. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Silver. Check nickel.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the pistol, they run with Peterson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson, 38 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On second down now, it's Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Hey, here we go.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Chargers nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You better break. I'm letting you know right now, you better break. Check 31. Hey, go orange. Orange.
Rivers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
We got 3.
2nd down, Haskins. He's got it complete to Thompson. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give to Peterson running right. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Williams. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Run 80! Run 80! Hey, I'm gonna go load it! Load it! Red Delta!
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. They go play action. Rivers. On to pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Tighten up. Keep it skinny. Load it. Load it. Wait. Hey, ready.
Final play of the half, Rivers. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
You ain't got nothing. Kill, kill, kill. Check the backer, check the backer.
They start the second half with a run by Geis. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So don't say nothing.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Haskins. He's got Thompson here, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Adrian Peterson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-0.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
We got Benjamin on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Step front 80. Block the key. You better be afraid of me.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crap. Easy, easy.
To throw is Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
First team spell. Check, 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 check. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rivers. Big hold of the 30. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. This is Gordon, and he's got some space here. There goes Melvin Gordon, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 58 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
No, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the twist.
Again, Peterson. Adrian Peterson off to the races. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson, 79 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Touchdown, L.A.! Melvin Gordon, 82 yards. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Peterson. And he's got room. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Take four.
Geis down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
Let's get it. Buddy up. 58. 58 for Mike. Yeah. Tight. Watch left. Tight. Watch right side. Check safety.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line.
Washington Redskins, first down. First and 10 at the 15.
I can't believe I let you play.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Now on second and 16. Haskins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Escaping the pressure right. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved at him like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. Finding some room at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Allen's got it complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Rivers now sets up the screen to Gordon. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone